it's Jeff without Ken. We're here with Matt. We're here with Matt Sharto. Matt, Euros. Give us your opinion on it.
Well, I wasn't able to watch any of it because I was announcing in the booth here at the Robin game, but Spain won. So someone is going to have to take back their Spanish soccer suck stance as the women are the World Cup champs, the men are the Euro champs, and Real Madrid are the club champs. So, like, what leg are you possibly standing on now, Sven Kielman?
All right, Matt. Great game. Great job in the booth today.
Thank you.
Let's go.
What leg? Do you have a leg? You don't have a leg.
Jeff at the coffee firm. We're here with head coach Brent Sork. Brent, 1-1 to finish off the home finale. What do you got to think about it? They scored early. We come back with one penalty called back. Then we get the second, and Elijah puts away. What was the deal in the first penalty?
Yeah, they said Ty stepped into the penalty area, and it was more than just a step, is what I was told. So,
Was it? So he's white in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
so, and that makes it, that's the rule, even though I was barking out that it's a retake. That's back when I refereed, so that makes me old. They've changed it.
We were all screaming retake, too.
Right.
Now, okay, we get the one called back. We were kind of pissed, but you guys keep playing, and then we get another one later. So, same guy taking the penalty?
No, we discussed that. We were going to change who our kicker was going to be. So we were prepared for that. Again, wasn't right. We had too many opportunities today that we didn't capitalize on. The game should have been, I think, 3-4-1, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just and you can't do that. If you want to win at this level, you got to score goals.
Yep. So 1-1, our extra caffeinated man of the match, Sean O'Mara, got stung on kind of a deflection. I think it was maybe they even considered an own goal late or early in the game, rather. And then he played solid for 80 straight minutes. Thoughts on Sean O'Mara for the last 80 minutes of the game?
I agree. He was solid. He did his job. Because they had some dangerous moments too, for sure. And I thought he did a good job.
He played really well. He played really well at strike rovers too. Very heady, kind of some dark arts to kill some time. So he's kind of very experienced goalkeeper. It's nice to have him in there.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
So we've got one game against Indy Boys, Jeff, with a Z. With a Z.
Yeah.
I think a week from today.
Next Saturday.
Okay, away. So that will be the finale for the team. But seems like we turned things around late in the season. We got a good win at Strike Rovers. Solid tie here. Let's finish off with a win at Indy Boys. And as we always say, don't sleep on the rounds. But Jeff, you might you have a question for the coach?
You know I do, Ken. So we are a coffee firm. We like soccer. We like coffee. We've asked you this before. How do you take your coffee?
I take it with a little bit of cream and some sweetener, a little sugar. Yeah.
So coach wants to be a little bit sweet and kind of a little mellow with the cream, but he's not mellow on the sidelines. With calls who are against us, he's going to be barking. So, Coach, man, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank everything you do for us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for your support.
Hey, man, and don't sleep on the Robins. We got one more game against Indy Boys, Jeff, with a
Z.
With a Z. So let's get some points and let's get 3 down
Let's
there.
go, Robins.
Sounds good. Let's go. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you.
Hey, it's Ken and Jeff from the Coffee Firm post-game show.
Season finale.
Season finale brought to you by the English Football Association. Jeff, a 1-1 tie to kind of finish off the homestand. What do we have? 395 people, something like that, close. Stands were full on the far side. Again, what we call the supporter side. Jeff, I mean, pretty full.
There's a lot of people over there.
A lot of people there.
Yeah.
So it's good to see new people getting on the drums. That was cool. But a 1-1 tie, they scored early. What do you think about that goal?
There's not much O'Mara could do about it. He went one way and then it got deflected the other way.
Man, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with a deflection? You're going to bitch at Tim Chevelday when someone tips it in. That's kind of tough. But he comes back and plays solid for the next 80-plus minutes. And that made him the extra caffeinated man of the match. I think it's well done.
Yeah, and he was pretty happy about getting that mug, too.
Yeah, it was cool. He thought he had to give it back. And it's like, no,
nope,
bro.
it's yours.
Nope, it's yours. Drink coffee out of it. Elijah Moss got the penalty. We drew 2 penalties. They called one back, kind of shaky refereeing, but what are you going to do? But we kept pushing. We got another penalty late in the same half. That made it tie 1-1. Elijah Moss, third goal in 2 games.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's come on strong in this last half.
He has come on strong, man. So I hope we're talking to Elijah Moss next season too, because he might be coming into into a zone.
Yeah.
Last game of the season, we're down, travel next Saturday down to Indy Boys. Jeff with a
Z.
with a Z. So we need to get 3 points there, finish out the win. You're not going to drive all the way down there and tie or lose because that's going to suck. So we got to get a win on the road, last game of the season. But as far as this season goes, wasn't what we were looking for. But man, it's not going to be a walkthrough every season. Look at Northern Indiana, man.
Every team wants to win.
Every team wants to win, right?
With the exception of some.
Well, I mean, they probably want to win, but they just it's different. But I mean, you look at Northern Indiana, new team in the league. They come in and they're just steamrolling everything.
Yep.
Those dudes are solid.
Fort Wayne,
solid
year
too.
and
So
year
they've got-
and year.
Are they playing Saturday or is it Sunday?
For the chance?
Yeah, for their final game.
I believe it's Wednesday.
Is it really Wednesday? So I mean, that's the de facto Great Lakes West Championship. So see if they got that on the stream somewhere. I think that is at Northern
Yep,
Indiana.
Northern Indiana usually does the stream, so I assume they would do that.
I'll be watching that one. And then, I mean, that's kind of it for our home season. So we've got one game on the road. Let's hopefully get 3 points on the way back. And then we'll commiserate about this season, what we could have done, what we didn't do, what we should have done, what we did. And then
Come back strong in May.
come back for year 5, right? So, great season, man. I had a
Yeah,
good time.
it was a good time.
I had a great time with you. So Jeff had fun playing with you.
Exactly.
Even though we didn't win the whole shooting match like we wanted to, wasn't the results we wanted on the field. We had a great group of guys. Always played solid. Whether it's the first team, whether it's reserves, whether it's reserves pushing up and playing in the first team. Great group of guys and a great group of supporters. So I guess as we always say, don't sleep on the Robins, and then we'll see you guys in 2025.
See ya. Don't sleep on the Robins.
Don't sleep on a we can't see you, right? So all right, there we go. All right, sounds good. Don't sleep on the Robins, man. We'll talk to you.